Actually,
Okay.
that's a lot better.
You're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live.
Okay. I don't know what happened, man. You just lit up and now you're rolling. Here I am. I'm in a very mellow, calm mood. And I'm with a crazy person.
You know, it's podcast day, right?
I heard.
All right. Hey, welcome to Road Comics Adventures. This is podcast episode
29.
29.
We think. Because let's be real honest. Somewhere along the way, somebody who was in charge.
We ended up with, I think, 5 episode 24s. And that may have thrown things off a bit. We lost episode 11.
Yes, with my friend Mike Rivera, which we don't know. I've never seen anything disappear like that.
It went into the Bermuda Triangle and it never came back.
I mean, Flip spent a lot of time going through files and going, what in the hell
Just nothing
happened to this? We
nothing,
can't find it anywhere.
Nothing upon nothing upon. I just
and I hate it because Mike it was so much fun seeing him again.
Great guy. Well, for me, first time or no?
Yeah, it was the first time.
But very, very nice, very, very knowledgeable, funny, good guy.
Yeah, he's one of my old road dog buddies.
So we don't know if on your end, if you think the lighting is getting any better or different or whatever, but we're trying to improve things.
Something is different tonight on our Facebook thing. We are not seeing. Well, maybe nobody's watching us.
Well, there's at least one person on YouTube. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, and there's one person in mine. Look at it up at the top.
There you go.
Anybody give a crap about us?
No.
Not on Road Comics Adventures. Here's what's funny. We hope to move all of our content to Road Comic Adventures Public at some point. But we just can't get all of you people off of our personal page to move.
Well, so let's back up. Renee had her page forever. I had my page forever, and then I tried. I started a professional, like a comics page.
I did mine too. Yeah.
So now I have 2 pages: my personal page, which everybody was on always because that was my first page, and then the the comics page, and then some people came over, but not everyone. And then I freaked out that I didn't want to.
We don't want to leave anybody out.
I didn't want to not keep in touch with everyone, so I ended up double posting everything, which gave people no incentive to move over to the comics page. And then we opened up Road Comics Adventures page, and then Facebook, by the way, a-holes, all of them.
Oh yeah, I'm not
stand
happy right now with Facebook.
I like being on Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I don't like them at all.
Okay, can we not go on the soapbox tonight?
Well, I make no promises. I don't make so. Anywho, so Facebook sends us a message and they go, "Hey, you know that really cool page you have called Road Comics Adventures? We're shutting it down. And if we're not shutting it down, but we're just not going to allow you to bring in any more people into your page. Like you have to start over." So we started over.
With the public.
Now we got 2 Road Comics Adventures page, the original and then public. And we want to migrate everything over to public.
And then, as bad as it is with what he said about him, I, back in the day, had a Renee Bray page. Then I had a Renee Bray comics page. So then I had 2. But then I started playing a game on Facebook called Mafia War, and Mafia Wars kind of took over.
Right.
So I opened up a whole nother one specifically for my Mafia Wars. And I started making a lot of really good friends through Mafia Wars. So they were on 2 channels. So essentially I have 4 Facebook. I went from having no social media to lighten this sucker up.
Well, in 2019, as some of you may know, that Renee hung it up. She hung up the gold microphone. She said, "I'm out. Deuces, bitches." And and she went on what she thought was a rest of her life retirement. Turns out it was just a sabbatical.
I was just waiting for a phone call.
I was just waiting for an email.
Hey, when you're finished with that one.
So lo and behold, like she still had whatever she had. We both, I think, got rid of a lot of our social media. Me in 2020 during the pandemic. And then
well, when I retired, I shut everything down.
Right.
I mean, I was like, I'm not doing comedy. I needed a break from everything. And so the best way to break from it was, to shut it down and wait for the phone to ring for, my knight in shining armor. And
what a huge disappointment. But nonetheless, so anyway, so now we're working it out. We talk about it because we're like everyone else. We always attempt to see if people can't, sign up and subscribe and tell your friends and comment and like stuff. But we were very excited.
Plus, I am pissed off about a few things.
Wait, did I breathe?
Yes, you did.
I don't think we're very excited. And then I want to hear why you're pissed.
No,
very excited that we have the podcast now on Spotify and Apple and iHeart. And
you have been such a gem about doing that.
So
he did all of that because I don't do technical.
Oh, that's a load of crap. I don't know nothing about my phone or nothing. Hey, Flip, do you like the poster I made? Flip, do you like the picture I took? Flip,
look,
holy crap,
you want to be Rhett Butler? Knock it off. I'd really be angry at you. Except you proved to me that a couple of times it's true that I go Flip. So amazingly enough, I am learning AI. I'm pretty proud of that.
I didn't even want to mention the AI. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah,
I won't do AI. I won't do.
But
AI.
Here's what I meant.
I won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Flip, would you like to know why?
I can't help but laugh because you're starting to get better or worse. I can't tell. Oh, look, we're lit up with people.
Oh, we got Jeremiah. We got
hey, Jeremiah, Merry Christmas.
Alan Simon.
Oh, Alan Simon. Oh my God, he is such a sweetheart.
Len Callis, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Len is out of Fort Myers, one of my old he's one of the guys from the Fort Myers Laugh-In that I told you about.
Well, before it goes away, Alan Simon, hello, Rene. He doesn't know to call you Rene. He just called you Rene. Hope the two of you have a very happy and healthy New Year. Well, Alan, you could have thrown my name in too, because I'd like both of those. I'd like happy and healthy, but let's start with Rene and we'll go from there.
Hey, Alan, you and I need to chat. Believe it or not, what I'm pissed about is one of the things that you'll find interesting. When I left comedy, all of these little clubs that I'd been working had been screaming, "Oh, Rene, don't go, blah, 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 blah." And through the years, I get emails and text messages and phone calls going, "We want you back so bad. We missed you, blah, blah, blah." Funny thing is, Flip, I have called some of those people. And do you know what the response is? Well, you're low on social media.
Oh, is that what they've said?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, you remember somebody. Actually, I never worked for him because his club wasn't open, but he's a kid that I helped get started in stand-up. And he didn't really make it as a comedian, so he opened a comedy club. That's probably not going to help us get any work, is it?
Well, I mean, he's right. We have low numbers on social media. Maybe he won't see this.
Well, probably not. But he goes, here's what I don't like, Rene, about booking you older people. First of all, pissed me right the F off.
Although
right
I have to say, the fact that he put the ER at the end of old, soften the blow a little bit.
Really?
For me, it does. No, if someone goes, "You're old," I'm like, you know what? You're an asshole.
Yeah.
But if they go, "You're older," I'm like, well, it's all relative.
Yeah. Well, you know what it means for me? It means I can whoop your butt. Let me tell you, that's what it means.
From
So-
Kim Knopf.
yeah.
Well, no, I'm just real quick. Happy New Year, you too. See, Alan, she said you too. You could have done that. You don't even have to know my name. Can't wait to see you in Wilmington, in Willville.
Yeah. Kim's the one every week you go, Kim. By the way, Alan, please say hello to Flip because this isn't going to go away.
And you know what? I can beat a dead horse.
Yeah. So anyway, this kid says, you guys, in order to sell seats at my room, I need a lot of social media interaction and high-tech, high-resolution stuff. And I'm like, yeah, do you give a shit about anybody being funny? Because if I remember, I sold out a couple of clubs and I was pretty funny.
Julie Colding Wright. Hi, Rene.
Hey, Julie, what are you doing?
Miss seeing you at Winter Circle.
I miss being at Winter Circle.
However, can't throw me a bone. Just saying. Hi, Jewel. It's Flip.
Julie, do you all see what a load I have to deal with?
By the way, her name on here is spelled Jule. So I don't know. Is it pronounced Julie?
Well, no. What?
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, by the way,
Jewel, I'm at least trying.
If you guys wonder if you've seen any of our posters and you go, hey, where'd you get the great headshots? The headshots come because Flip runs a camera.
Behind, we're using phones for Facebook. We're using computer for YouTube. And then we're running a camera just that we can have some B-roll.
And because he and I both, if you say take a picture of us, we're like, no.
Go to hell.
So we decided to set this up because we desperately need it. Because after this snot-nosed kid goes, ooh, you need some high resolution, and these aren't really good headshots, and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I said to Flip, we got to get this stuff and we got to do it. And he goes, oh, and then my hair looked like crap, and that just throws everything off. And you go, well, let's just film it. And then we might be able to get some shots. And actually, we're pretty pleased with it because of the number of times you say something stupid and you get this.
Those are some of my favorite pictures. Well, where she has the literally what the F look on her face. I'll try to do it for y'all.
Well, do my favorite pictures of you. The surprised ones. Remember? Oh, do not make me take my phone down and show you pictures.
Do you see how Rene just makes things?
You were going to say how I make things. I will rip my camera out of there and I will show those pictures. Because one day I just was looking through the podcast and I don't remember now what I said. It was on like on podcast 2 or 3. And here's a picture of Flip.
Yeah, she's taken my breath away a couple of times. And the jury's out as to whether I mean that in a good way or not.
Oh, the jury's not out.
Yeah.
I saw the look on your face.
Let's see. We got road burk. I think I saw Burker. Oh yeah.
Buckbag Becky?
Burker.
And I'd like to say to you guys that he doesn't just do this during the podcast. Becky, we were talking about you the other day. We think the world of you. Let me tell you, this is a lady from my hometown that I went to school with. Much like me, she was one of the quiet, shy kids. Didn't stick out in the crowd. She wasn't a cheerleader, any of that stuff. She's just a nice girl. And nice girls grow up to be very wonderful, strong women.
Not always. I'm just saying, on average, that's probably true. I don't think you can make a blanket statement. Just
So
like-
now we're going to Wilmington and she can help me kill you too?
no, I love book bag. I love the book bag. And we've never even met, and I know that she's an amazing person. I'm just saying, generally speaking, not all angels remain angels.
And what I
Don't-
wanted
I'm-
to say about
I'm
Becky
I'm
is
divorced
for,
5 times. I'm a little better. So just whatever.
and can anybody imagine why? I'd like to throw in my comments.
Comments are safe for the end of the program.
You're just saying that because the only way you can make comments is if we're on our phone and my phone's gone.
Anyway, Becky,
Becky is the
Happy New
best.
Year, you two. Love you both bunches, and can't wait to see y'all in Wilmington.
We can't wait to get to Wilmington.
That'll be fun.
But about Becky, let me tell you what this woman does. She has made it her mission to make sure that, first of all the kids in her area go to school with a full book bag full of supplies.
Hence, book bag Becky.
And then she turns around in the summer, she's feeding kids that may not have a lunch. She's working on their lunches. And most of the time she does this with her own money. She works only off of the kindness of others, donations, and the rest she fills in herself. She just finished with the stocking stuffers
Right.
for homeless children. She made sure that everybody in the nursing homes
Right.
for the elderly got Christmas trees.
I thought
And they got
stockings.
and stockings.
Trees too?
Yeah. Trees too. Little miniature trees.
Oh, okay. So Charlie Brown trees, but fuller, better, bigger, better. Small,
Bigger, better, Becky.
bigger, better. By the way, Becky, I do that not just once or twice a day. I do it. I frequently throughout the day.
He can't help himself, and he is really anxious to meet. Well, like Kim, I've told him stories about Kim. I've told him stories about Becky. Is that my cousin? Is she on?
Tina Roberts is watching. Come on down.
That's my cousin.
I know who it is.
I know. I know you know cousin too.
I'm just not sure why Aunt Jean has chosen not to share her time with us right now.
Well, she may be on.
All right.
See, we don't see if she logs on to her Instagram, the story,
Oh, right. Okay.
and that's where she's been hanging out. And but yeah, Tina, my cousin, is always here, and you're gonna get to meet Tina's older sister, Carolyn, who lives in Wilmington.
That sounds nice.
Nice cover for you going. What? Who?
Well, I thought of something snarky to say. And it's like, you know what? I'm coming out of the chute strong. I'm being want to ratchet it back a little. It's going to be a long hour. I'm looking forward to meeting Caroline. No, I am actually. She's
yeah.
family. It's family. Okay. So this is our New Year's Eve show, the eve before New Year's Eve. We thought about doing a show tomorrow night, which is New Year's Eve, but we ran into a little bit of a problem.
Okay, you can go ahead and throw down what really happened.
Turns out,
I was like, you know what, Flip?
turns out the crack dealer forgot she had a supply of crack coming in.
I was like, well, since this is, and most of you know, Flip and I didn't see each other for 35 years. And we reconnected in February.
This year, 2025.
So
Hi, Holly.
this is
Holly
going to,
Janine. She's with me.
oh, Holly, yay.
She's
I love her. She comments a lot.
she does.
And I talk to her.
She's mine. I mean, she's ours now, but like everybody that tends to comment are yours. But so she's mine, except for Janine, Holly, Janine, and Daddy-O. Mark Majori used to comment, but I think he's since moved on. He didn't pass on. He moved on. There's a difference.
Are you done there?
Yeah. Anyway, happy New Year's Eve. We hope
So
you had.
I was in the middle of a story, and
You-
you go, Holly, Janine, blah. And
Let's say
and
hi.
do you mind? I said hi to Holly. I love Holly. I talk to
This
her
is
online all the time.
Bag Becky over here on Road Comic says, I love the book bag Becky. In fact, I make it part of my page with a photo.
You were
cartoon.
right. You were right.
LOL,
We
I love
saw it.
Yeah, we did see it.
We saw it. And he goes, you named her book bag Becky. And I go, oh, I did.
Yeah.
And then he does this more times a day than you could even
Several
imagine.
times a day, every
It's
day.
never annoying.
No, heaven's not. Heaven's to Murgatroyd.
So back to the story. I thought for our first New Year's Eve, it would be fun if we came online because this is what we do. And you and I are both not big New Year's Eve people. As a matter of fact, I'll be asleep by 9 o'clock. Well, I was going to be asleep by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Not now. And so I go, Flip.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
You know, it would make me really happy. Yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
That's that I, you know.
Y'all
I
think I make this shit up. I am not. Here's the deal. When she wants something, the more she wants it, the more eyes she adds into my name. So if she goes like, Flip, can we have breakfast? Like she's getting hungry, but she's like, Flip, can we have breakfast? She's starving. Starving. Pass out starving. Flip, can we do a New Year's Eve show? Man, sure. Of course.
I go.
Absolutely.
No, you didn't say sure. Of course.
No,
you
but it
go,
sounds better for the podcast. Sounds better for everyone.
Yeah, but that's not what you say. You go, well, let me think about it. And I go, you know, it'd be really nice. It's our first New Year's Eve. We're finally getting to live our dream. We have this year, since February, 45 weeks. 45? It was 45. Sunday was 45 weeks.
How do you know? All the memes I sent to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 45. It's been 45 weeks. In 45 weeks, he and I have totally turned our lives upside down.
Yeah.
But in a great way.
On purpose, in the best way possible.
And we are living the life we wanted to live in comedy. Both of us are.
Yeah. Holly Janine just also Happy New Year's Eve. Hey, Rene Bray.
I love hearing from you, Holly. Thank you. And I like talking to you. I like getting to know new people. I'm a friendly sort.
Well, Holly is aces.
Yeah. Oh, he's told me great things about you.
Yep.
And as well, all my friends that are on, all of you people from different clubs and things, if people think when they connect with us at a club, I don't forget people. I remember their names. I know their kids. I know their families. Lynn's got a beautiful family. Lynn Callis.
I've often said that. I wanted to join in.
He's a big freaking load to carry, people. I'm just telling you. But so I go on to this big thing about New Year's Eve, and he didn't say yes quick enough. So he got a few more fleas.
Oh my God. Like she used up every eye that she is allotted for 2025.
And he goes, all right, let's do New Year's Eve. We'll do a podcast. And I go, we'll have to do it at midnight. We can do it earlier. And then he goes, oh, well, that'll be okay. And he goes, but I don't want to, do the whole, first of all, he knows I'm going to sleep somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I
Correct.
Can't stay awake at night. And then he'd be stuck doing the whole podcast by himself. So he agrees to it. And then something happens about 4 hours later. And I go, wait a minute.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, Flip.
Yes, Renee.
I think we need to rethink New Year's Eve because I forgot about the Cotton Bowl. And he goes, Cotton Bowl. And I go, Ohio State
Is in the Cotton Bowl.
is in the Cotton Bowl. We're playing University of Miami.
Are they the Hurricanes?
I think so.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, is my old hometown.
Miami?
No, the Hurricanes. Wilmington, Ohio
Oh,
Hurricanes.
all right. Yes, of course. Everyone knows that.
Because you think in Central Ohio, what else would you be called?
Yeah, maybe the Tornadoes.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes, really?
I think University of Miami is the Hurricanes.
Adam Schmidt is on.
Oh, Adam. Hi, Adam. We'll see you soon. We're going to see you in Minerva, which is the night after Willville.
I believe that's Roxy, is it not?
That is correct.
The Roxy Theater.
And by the in Minerva, Ohio,
Yeah,
you're getting to what?
I don't remember.
Fundraiser?
No. We're just bouncing around.
I know, but I was going to talk about the fundraiser, and you go getting to it. And
You're,
so
okay. Well, countdown. There we go.
Great joy to see
Hey,
you.
we're back.
Yeah. They don't think we ever laugh. Let's talk about the fundraiser in Wilmington. By the way, anybody that doesn't know, my hometown is a small town in where?
Wilmington, Ohio. It's the northern part of the state. If your central point is Cincinnati, because it's just north of that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's not the northern part of the state, but it's north of Cincinnati.
Southern Ohio, 45 minutes outside us.
Is it north of Cincinnati?
It is north of Cincinnati. And we have wonderful people in Wilmington. It was great to grow up in a small town. Half the people that I graduated with, we're in touch with on a regular basis.
You literally sound like a John Cougar Mellencamp song. I mean, it's not nothing wrong. It's nice.
I was waiting for the song.
I'm not singing. By the way, I have met one Willvillian.
You have live and in person.
Yeah, Tim Custis. For those of you who don't know, Tim is from Wilmington.
And class of 75.
So I'm
and
looking
he came to see us in Marion County.
He did.
Ocala.
I'm looking forward to meeting more Wilmingtonians.
And who would you like to meet?
All of them.
Okay. Here's the first one.
Burp, burp.
Oh, Becky, I'm so glad to get to share this with you. Because the other day I looked at him and I go, are you ever going to stop that?
No.
And he went, what? Stop what? And I go, oh God, it's never going away. Kim.
So, yeah, well, I can't wait to meet Kim. I want to meet everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what?
And Kim also works at Pause.
I want to meet Jimmy Leonard.
Oh, Jimmy Leonard's the best.
I want to meet, you work at Pause. That's amazing. Well, first of all, let's talk about in Kearney, Nebraska. We're going to the World Theater in Kearney on January 8th. 8th?
I don't know.
I think the 8th.
Yeah, it is the 8th. And see, this is kind of funny for me because I don't like cold weather. I've spent most of my adult life in Florida, and I liked it there because I'm like a fine wine. I should be served at room temperature.
That's WHINE. When it comes to cold weather.
Let me spin the wheel of what are you thinking tonight?
That was so uncalled for.
So I hate cold weather. So when I started managing his career, there was a wise move on your part. I go, Nebraska. And they go, we'd like to have him either it was like either the 8th or I believe the 15th or something like that. And I go, well, the 8th would be great. And that's when I was going to be in Orlando managing your career, and you were going to be on the road. And then a couple of weeks later, we decided I would be on the road too with you.
Can I pause for just a moment? And not the Wilmington pause, just a brief moment. I had said a moment ago, Mark Majori has moved on. There's a comment, I have not. So I feel like a bit of an a-hole. Mark Majori, I apologize. I thought you had moved on.
I am so glad to see you back, Mark. I need some backup, man. You see, he is a heavy load to carry.
That was my bad. And then Daddy-O with the big hola, because he lives in Arizona. Hola.
Why, is Spanish the national language?
No, but a lot of people speak Spanish in Arizona.
Oh, because I lived in Florida. Nobody speaks Spanish there.
Really? Well, maybe, maybe they can import some people who speak a second language.
Boy, I just felt like being mean to you for a minute.
You know what? It's not as easy to order Cuban coffee in South Florida as one might think. If you're an English speaker.
If you guys want to have some fun, and Daddy-O, by the way, when he does hola, back to you, all smooth and stuff. Here's the way it goes down. There's a video that I was filming. We were just sitting in a hotel room one day in Fort Lauderdale, and he goes, I'm going to call around and see if they have my Cuban coffee.
Well, I wanted to find it.
I'm sorry, did I take a breath?
I was just giving color commentary. I just wanted to find a place to go to the hotel.
What freaking color do you want this to be? Now, I'm going to tell it, and you're not going to get me off of it, and I know you're trying to.
Oh, look, my cup is almost dry.
That's a lovely finger you just stuck up there. You better be careful, so it could wind up someplace else that's not nearly as fun for you.
Oh, I'm not even going to enter a conversation to figure out what you're talking about.
So I'm just filming because we're talking about things, and I thought it was interesting. People go, what do you do all day, when you're out on the road? Absolutely nothing. Here's what he does. He's calling around looking for coffee. He has the woman on speakerphone. She's obviously Cuban because it's a little Cuban place, and he wants Cuban coffee. And he decides to speak to her in her own language.
Well, when in Rome.
And you hear her laughing, which then starts me laughing. The only one not laughing is him, El Cubuno Blanco. What do you want?
I didn't say Blanco.
That's white in Spanish. Daddy-O, Blanco.
No, I know Blanco's white.
Because you want cream in it.
No, I wanted Cuban coffee.
With cream in it.
Leche. Wait a minute. Wrong side.
Did you just wake up?
Wrong side. Yeah, wrong side. My bad. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I don't speak Spanish well.
No, and the girl laughing is the best part of the whole video. It's called, I believe the video is called because it's posted on our YouTube page, What Comics Do Sitting Around.
Well, I dipped down to South Florida for the Cuban coffee. You know that's true.
I know that because he goes, there's a club, and we weren't working many clubs then.
No, I mean we're working more clubs with Road Comics Adventures live. You weren't ready. You weren't there for me. But nice attempt. But the hypnosis mostly we're doing theaters and things like that.
Also looking at a lot of wineries lately. Hey, Adam, I just want to tell you, I've been booking wineries like crazy here in the last few weeks. I'm going to get a hold of your lady as soon as they come back into work, because we want to come up there. My friend Adam's a chef at a winery. I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
but it's a gorgeous property.
So I want to circle all the way back around for a second.
Pause.
Well, I'm circling further back. When Rene said that I wasn't like jumping at the chance to do a New Year's Eve show, it's not that I wouldn't have wanted to do it. I enjoy doing a podcast. She's fun as hell to talk with, to do the podcast with. My concern was I didn't think that anybody watched. I thought that people would be out and about doing New Year's Eve stuff. And then she said that probably there's people that are like us who don't like going out for New Year's Eve. And when she made that case for doing a podcast, I'm like, well, that's probably true. I don't like going out. I'm not a big New Year's Eve person.
Yeah, well, I would say I never was, but I didn't have a lot of life before comedy. But we're not those people.
I never have been. By the way, if you're watching, what are your plans? Are you doing something for New Year's Eve? Are you staying home? Going to watch the ball drop in New York?
Do you know who we're talking to? 90% of these people are my friends. Where do they live?
Well, I don't mean
where do they live?
In Wilmington and Florida and
yeah, but they're from Ohio.
Ohio.
What the hell do you think they're doing tomorrow night? Oh my God!
They're gonna be.
Don't even mention them going out. See, you screw up the whole Buckeye Nation. There's rituals and shit we got to go through. I told you, man. When I knew you didn't know we went to football camp, you see, I was working up into
you
that.
You really kind of worked that back in there, didn't you?
I did. Were you proud of that one?
No.
That one, yeah.
Proud? No. I'm impressed a little.
Because you thought I was really getting worked up, didn't you? I had to do it all in to get to
just
football.
Oh, look, there's a bus. Let's toss him under it. There you go. So are you watching the football game for the Cotton Bowl for New Year's Eve? No, everyone. There's more than just Wilmington folk.
Yes, but we're bringing Holly Janine. Look at her. She's going tomorrow night. What can I do? Oh my gosh. I can join all of my friends and fans from the podcast.
To like as a group event, watch the Buckeyes?
Well, no, because nobody should hear me talk like that. The first quarter's always a little rough with the Buckeyes. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's
been a little.
True. Oh, here's Kim. Staying home. I'm having. Oh, well, I'm not going to read.
I was having what? What did she say?
She's having a gentle sleepy time medical procedure that involves cameras. A little look-see.
What the hell did you?
Well, I was going to read it, and then I thought I shouldn't, and then I realized, well, it's actually on, like, it's a comment for people to read. So she's having an oscopy.
Oh, I thought she was doing some kind of porn on the internet. Kind of.
No,
and then I got OnlyFans page or some kind of crap like that from the. You made it sound dirty. She's having a colonoscopy.
Well, I didn't know she wanted me to share, and then I realized she shared. I'm concerned about her HIPAA rights. But then I realized she put it on Facebook. I'm trying to be polite. Hey, you know what? I'll be honest with you, Kim. The day before the colonoscopy is way worse than the colonoscopy. Just FYI.
Oh, and her significant other, Mike, is having one on Friday. Damn, I didn't know we could have done that. Wouldn't that have been fun?
Talk about a two-banger.
and we're both wanting to lose more weight.
That'll do it. You don't even need the colonoscopy. You just get the medicine from a doctor, like a prescription that they give you the day before, so they can get good pictures. That'll get you. That's a 5-pound weight loss right there.
Yeah, because you guys may notice he is looking a little bit more svelte.
I've been following the Rene low carb diet, and we've been kind of staying pretty low carbs.
We've been doing really, really good.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of us. Now back to the fundraiser.
So if you know anybody in Nebraska, we're going to be at the World Theater in Kearney I think this is the middle part of the state, and that's January 8th, and we're very excited about that. From there, we've got some filming we're doing.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a documentary I've been wanting to do for 20 years, even probably longer than that. And didn't have a partner to do it with and really wanted one. And then somebody answered an email that I sent out for another show. And well, let's just say it worked out that I found the partner I was always looking for, who jumped onto this both feet. And we are getting ready to film the first part of this that's been in the works for over 20 years.
Which I'm wildly excited about. And so depending on how much time we spend on this documentary project, if we don't spend a lot of time, we'll dip back down to Lafayette before going to Wilmington. But it's more likely that we'll just stay in Nebraska and then head up to Wilmington. And then we're doing a show for a fundraiser for
Pause.
And
Clinton County Humane Society. You know, Flip rescued Storm, our Road Comics adventure dog.
She's 75 pounds or less, and she stays home unless she's in my own personal car.
Oh, okay. And
Joanne Altman Hensley says, Flip, hey. Kathy Sampson. Hi, Renee. So we each have
Kathy, oh my goodness. Hello.
Wait a minute. So I need to wait a minute from first. Joanne. Hello. I wanted to do what you did. Go ahead.
And I have had many rescue dogs, one of which came from Wilmington, a big English Mastiff named Emma, who, I loved and adored Emma. It's hard not to cry just thinking about it. She's been gone for a while. But I've always had rescue dogs. So when we wanted to come to Wilmington, we wanted to help both the humane societies. And so that's what we're doing. The show is January 16th at the Eagles. They have graciously donated their space to us, and all the proceeds go to Paws Humane Society and the Clinton County Humane Society. Please look on any of the pages you're on now, and you can find the link to the tickets. The tickets are $24.98, I believe, right?
Oh, they're a penny or two shy of 25. We're not sure exactly how that worked out, but for all intents and purposes, it's $25 per ticket, 200 max, I think.
200 max.
And then one show only. So
right now, one show only. If we sell out, we'll do another show. But I'm going to tell you, seats are limited.
Flip, please come back to Maryland/DC. We'll ask people if they are really high before we start the show.
I know which show they were.
John, just want to make sure nobody sees dead parents. You know what? That may be one of the funniest things ever written to me.
It's funny to me because
we were hanging out by that point. We were talking.
Oh yeah. I get a call one night.
So can I tell a quick story? By the way,
you've never told a quick story.
Can I quickly tell us a long story?
Yeah, go ahead.
By the way, so the show at Wilmington at Eagles, it's a worthy cause, and it's going to be a great show. It's going to be Road Comics Adventures live.
And what that show is it's us together, and it's off the cuff. We can do straight stand up. Both of us have.
I've been doing stand up since I was 18.
Yeah, I waited a little bit later.
Well, yeah, you were busy doing like good deeds.
Yeah,
I was telling dick jokes.
And then I took over for you.
Yeah. I passed the dick joke torch.
So we've been doing stand-up comedy. So what you see when people go crowd work or whatever, we're doing this all on the fly. We don't have anything planned. We're coming in. It's going to be a free-for-all. not so different than this. We like audience participation.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry for interrupting. Actually, this time, Joanne had a really lovely thing to say, and so I want to read it. She said, "Is there any way to donate if we can't be in Nebraska?" By the way, the pause show is going to be in Wilmington, Ohio, and that's the fundraiser. Just we're doing a show in Nebraska, and that's at the World Theater. But yes,
Joanne, that's very sweet and kind of you. And actually,
is a way.
Flip worked it out where on the link to tickets.
That will put.
Can you put that on? Or
Yes,
wait a sec.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, I know how.
Okay.
All right.
Flip is going to put on the link right now because at the same place where you can go to buy tickets, you can go and make a donation. And let me tell you, these are good-hearted people that work very hard. When we first started talking about this, they sent me so many animals to look at and to talk about, one of which is Percy. And Percy did an interview with Storm, the Road Comics adventure dog. Percy's been at the shelter for 4 years. And normally that would be a very, it's not a great thing, but I got to tell you, Percy seems happy. And I think Percy's happy because he's well cared for, well taken care of, and loved, even though he is a shelter dog. But Percy really needs to find his home. I know they have some surgery coming up for another dog that they need money for that are thousands of dollars. And since the pandemic and all of the things that have happened in the economy, the humane societies just don't have it. So, Joanne, man, that's heartwarming to me. You and people like my friend Bookbag Becky are amazing people.
Sorry.
Amazing people. I know he can't help it. Becky, I listen to this all day.
Okay, I got that F. Do you think that's a 0 or the letter O?
I'm gonna say 0.
I think so too. All right, I'm typing in the ticket link, but it's only going to show right now on YouTube.
But Joanne, I can tell you where to find it, and if any of the rest of you want to make a donation, all of the money is going to be split from the donations to these two organizations. If you go on any of our Facebook pages and scroll down, you will see the posters or the events. And this is for Paws in Wilmington, Ohio. It says Road Comics Adventures is going to the dogs. And that's the title of it. And I know it looks like we go to the dogs every time we turn on these cameras, but we're going to be going even more so then. What do you think?
These ticket links are just so long. Oh, wait, 1O. I'm almost done. 1OA. You're messing up my mojo, man.
You should see us during the day. This is how we work. If I can say.
All right, so that's.
Wait a second. Just a minute, Joanne. I saw where you adopted your dog from Puerto Rico. That's amazing. The thing that people don't really understand is when you adopt one dog, it really gives the life to 2 dogs.
Wait, explain that.
Because when you pull the dog out of the shelter and bring it home, now there's room for another dog.
Oh, that makes sense. By the way, it's up right now, and it'll stay up on the podcast that we're live streaming on YouTube. And then when I rebroadcast it, I'll put that back up there too.
And not only that, after we get off the air, Flip is gonna. You got it right now. You got a phone, a working phone.
Oh yeah.
Flip is gonna send it to you via a link in a private message. How is that?
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
Is this what the guy was talking about?
No, that's the wrong phone. I don't have any such...
no. When he said, "You guys aren't technical enough. You can't get us pictures." And
now we're circling way back around. There are clubs, and then I'm getting to the story. There are clubs that I have been going to for years and sold out, sell out 6 shows, 7 shows, 8 shows. Like if there's 300 seats to sell, they sell 300 seats. If there's 400, they sell 400. And then little by little over the last like 5, 6, 7 years, clubs, would sell out the entire week. And then I go to the club, I go, hey, listen, look at another date for, for sometime later this year or first of next year. They're like, well, you don't really have a big social media presence. I'm like, well, I'm selling out all the shows. Yeah, but you don't have you're not a TikTok star. Yeah, I got it. But I'm selling out the shows. Yeah, well, you're not an influencer. You're selling out the show. Like you can't sell more seats. All you can do is add shows, which I'd be happy to do. But if you sell 300 seats out of 300 that are available, what does it matter if I have 1,000 people on my social media or 100,000?
Well, here's the funny thing about where comedy has gone into the comedy clubs and even some of the theaters and things is when you look at us, we're comedians and you think of our performances, but it is no longer that anymore. They don't want you just to perform. They want you to market. They don't want to do any of that.
That's absolutely true and annoying.
I'm surprised they don't have us seating people. But I will tell you that some of the clubs that I sold out on a regular basis, Alan Simon, you'll know one of them because you used to manage it. And we had the best time for more years than I even want to remember. And some of the shows I don't remember from there. Do you remember me telling about the Long Island iced teas?
I got it real quick. Mark Majori is the biggest typo Nazi on the planet. I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as an HTTPA. I don't know. Is that what I wrote? Jeez. Oh, I did. That Mark Majori.
Can I go back to my...
Yeah, go, because now I got to fix this.
Do you remember when I said I used to do shots at Corvo with Long Island iced tea chasers? Alan Simon was with me during that period of time at that club.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I got out at the toll booth on the way home.
Oh, I've heard that story.
My house. I had some fun. I don't remember a lot of that show. But these people have actually told me, well, we're glad you're back in comedy and we thought you were really funny, but we can't book you in. So here's what I wanted to say, because this is about us now. And this is right before you tell this story about what happened to you. And this is another reason we don't want to do comedy the way it's always been done and the way everybody wants us to do it. Both of us have become pretty fed up with things. So much so that I quit and locked myself up in the house. I was going to buy a farm and raise goats. That's what my plan was, in all seriousness.
I know. You were going to get the one udder goats.
The universe, this is what I got.
By the way, something so nice, Joanne, can I just real quick, you used to sell out the DC Improv all the time. I've been coming for years. That's really very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And
which, by the way, I really have had many, many years of great runs at the DC Improv.
Yeah, you've had many great runs in a lot of clubs.
Yeah.
Just like I had great runs in some clubs. And then to not be able to go back and we had gotten discouraged. I think you were discouraged when we met, and I was totally disgusted. I was like, out of here, bitches.
Totally
out. And we decided we were coming back and we were doing it our way. And the Road Comics Adventures show is our way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We hope you'll come with us. And we hope you'll buy tickets to the show.
So I'll all true. I just get it till it's true. So I've been doing the DC Improv since 1991 and had a great time. Are you mad?
No,
Okay. And
I don't get mad at you.
And at some point, like the DC Improv decided they wanted to sort of make a change, and at the same time, I wanted to make a change, and I ended up starting to work in Northern Virginia at a place called the Arlington Draft House, which I'm going to be at in March, actually, which will be the third or fourth time, something like that. So I worked a club, not a comedy club, but a club in Maryland, which is where Joanne went. It was very nice of you to follow me over there in Maryland. And so I'm on stage. This is this year, actually. And I think I had just got volunteers on stage and started doing a hypnotic induction. Like, oh, your eyes are getting heavy. By the way, this is the international symbol for hypnosis. Ooh. And all of a sudden I hear in the audience this woman screaming, I love my children. Now, again, that was a weird thing because it doesn't normally happen. And I assumed someone from the club to go up and see what was going on.
Well, let me just tell you, we got Lynn Callis on here. Okay. Lynn used to be one of the bouncers at Laughing Comedy Cafe.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Here's what I could tell you is that Laughing, if somebody yelled something at me, I would see the 4 or 5 bouncers would all gather in the back and they would look at me to see whether I wanted them to handle it or not.
Right.
And that's what should have happened with you that night.
At the very least. Right.
And it didn't, did it?
No. So this lady, I love my family. I'm worried about my children. Screaming, and non-stop. Needless to say, I did not have a successful moment getting people hypnotized with that. I ended up having to leave the stage. So I asked all the volunteers to wait. I went into the audience. This woman was screaming. She was at a 4-top. She had a man, turns out to be her husband, and then another couple. And, she just was screaming. I couldn't get her attention. So I said to her husband, I go, do you know this woman? He goes, yeah, I'm her husband. I go, okay, she seems really concerned about your kids. Do you have kids? He goes, yeah, we've got, I think 2. And I go, are they in danger? He's like, no, they're home. They're fine. I'm like, well, what's going on? And he didn't really have an answer for me. And I tried to get them to quiet down. And he was nice. And the other couple was nice. This woman was screaming. I finally persuaded them to leave. I just thought she was having some kind of a breakdown. Nothing to do with hypnosis. I hadn't even really started the show. Like I hadn't even really started.
She was not a volunteer.
She was in the audience. We had done nothing. It was just like, you let your body relax. You're feeling good. And she started screaming. So they ended up leaving the club. All my volunteers, I started over. It was like, hey, this is kind of a ruckus. We're going to start over. I don't ever start over. Like I don't. Like I just have a policy. I'm not starting over. But the audience was great, and people in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area have always been really, really nice to me, and I like that area, and I love the people. So I thought, well, you know what? No one here deserves to have that kind of a night end this way. So I start up again. I've got the volunteers, take a deep breath in, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, the manager comes running up to me. Second time I'm now doing the induction. And he goes, hey, you know that woman? Yeah. He goes, she's outside in the grass. She needs you. So I tell all the volunteers, you need to, I guess there's an emergency. So long story short, I go out there and she's sitting on the grass in a misty rain.
First of all, back to the main part of this story. A manager should have handled that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't come to the comedian and interrupt the whole show where all these people have paid to see it. You just don't. It was
horrible, horrible. So I go outside because now I'm concerned. And as I'm talking to her, I said to her husband, I go, do you think she's hypnotized? He goes, no. And I go to this woman, I go, what's up? She goes, I had way too much to drink. I go, great, got it.
And
what's going on? She goes, I had way too many edibles. So turns out she was drunk off her ass. She was stoned off her ass. And she
should have never, a club that was doing their job would have never let her in.
Yeah. then she goes, hypnotize me so I'm not embarrassed. And I said to her, I go, look, first of all, I'm not that good. But even if I were, I wouldn't hypnotize you, would not hypnotize you to not be embarrassed, because you really need some shame. You absolutely need to think about, I think it's a teachable moment. You need to think about this,
what you did
before you head out the next time. Like you should carry some shame with
you. And
you.
here's the deal, because he and I feel the same way about this. I don't give a crap. If you want to yell at me, because Jeremiah and Alan and anybody that's seen my show will tell you, you're going to get it right back at you, and you're going to get everything you deserve. And I'm going to have fun doing it. But if somebody like that comes in and ruins the show, your friend Joanne paid good money to see a show that she didn't get to see.
Not just good money, but took her time, drove there, parking, this thing, that deal, drinks, everything, like a night ruined. So the guy's like, honey, we've got to go. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere. I want him to hypnotize me so I'm not embarrassed. I'm like, ma'am, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to sit here out in the wet grass with it raining, hypnotizing you because you had too much to drink and you had all these edibles. And all of a sudden he goes, honey, the car's here, because they had valet service, I guess. He goes, okay, let's go. And she jumped up and went to the car. Meanwhile, I go back into this club where 80% or more of the audience stuck around. I got back up on stage and I go, are you all interested in sort of the rest of the story? And they're like, yeah, what happened? And I explained the whole thing. And then I felt really, really, really bad, because they are great people. And I said, I can't believe I'm making the offer. It's late. You've already been here 2.5 hours or whatever it was.
God.
I go, do you want to start over and try it again? And they're like, yeah, kind of. So
yeah, but guess who was upset about him starting over again? The staff, who wanted to get out and go home.
I'm sure.
Because now they've been here too long.
So I get a fresh batch of volunteers up on stage, start over, ended up doing a show. Wasn't the best show I've ever done, but certainly incredible and fun. And Joanne, I hope you had a good time. I hope it was, at least that part was fun for you. And then the show ended. I'm sitting there with a couple of friends of mine, and a cocktail server came up. And she goes, that was crazy, wasn't it? And I go, yeah. She goes, man, I'll tell you what, before you even got up on stage, that woman who was in my section, she had passed out. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, she was passed out of the table.
But we let her stay in the club. But
served them more. Once she woke up a little bit, and served her more.
But then it's our fault, because they go, man, you went over your time. Right. That costs us a lot of money or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're trying to deliver a good product. This is what has made us go, no, we're going to still do comedy, because I love doing comedy.
I love performing.
And we love this. You guys, I don't know if you realize it, but we absolutely love doing this crazy podcast. But the funny thing is we still had not seen each other.
Oh, not at that point. Yeah. You were still in Orlando.
I was still in Orlando.
Yeah.
We had not seen each other, but we were talking on the phone, and he would finish the shows at night and then call me. And I'm sitting up in Orlando going,
I was on pork time.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. And when he finally calls, he goes, you're not even going to believe this story. So he tells me the whole thing. And he's like, this is like torture.
I was equal parts disgusted and wildly entertained. But.
And that's when I said, this is part of the reason why I left. And I'm never coming back. That was right before he goes, hey, we could do a show together.
And she's like, I'm in.
If we can do that, but we're also doing it our way.
Yeah. All
of the shows we have booked are with people I absolutely adore. And I've been shocked at the people that I've called that won't book us.
Yes, that's been weird. By the way, Joanne, I'm never going back to that club ever again. I don't know if they'd invite me back or not. I'll never get a chance to find out, because I haven't and won't call them.
And besides that, he has a manager now. Yeah. And she's
and
a bitch.
I don't know if Arlington, Virginia is too far for you, but I'll be there in March at the Draft House in Arlington. And then we're also talking to some people in Maryland, and that may work out. We'll just have to wait and see. So there's that. What else? Oh, so Oh, there was one other thing. I've always told my kids that people who take your money at toll booths had tails. That's why they worked there. You would be one of their tails that they would tell.
Oh, they have a tail.
Yeah, no doubt. So what else? We've been watching movies.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't. Nice segue, Flip. Thank you, Rene.
We were watching chick flicks. You know, he won't admit that anything is a
No,
chick
here's
flick.
what happened. There could be a war movie with people killing each other and guts going out and blood splattering. And then all of a sudden, like a guy will go into a diner and the waitress will be nice and he'll kiss her hand. She's like, chick flick. What are you talking about? There's no rhyme or reason to, like, the second a woman enters a scene of any movie ever, it's a chick flick. Ever. We were watching Django in Chains, right? If anybody knows that movie, Django in Chains, Quentin Tarantino movie. It's a little.
Who's on? I see new people.
Joe Kendall.
Oh, Joe Kendall. He's
Oh.
a buddy of mine from home. You'll meet him.
Hi.
I hope you're coming out to the fundraiser, Joe. Or if not, I will run into you someplace. I'd love to see you. I miss my 50-year class reunion
Yes.
this year. We were on the road. We were in South Carolina.
Working hard.
Well,
We were actually South Carolina. We stopped in, then we were in Monroe, North Carolina. Too.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
but South Carolina, we were with the Richland County Sheriff's Office.
Monroe, North Carolina. Dude. It's the dude. The dude theater.
Yep.
So, yeah, Joanne, very nice. I had a good time. Definitely a great story, but would like to see you again with other people who've never seen you before, and we're scared. So she's going to possibly come to Arlington, which is very, very nice. Did you hear the pop in my mouth?
Mhm.
That was an accident. If this were like, this would be edited out if it was a voiceover. So anyway, Django in Chains, because the Jamie Foxx character wanted to find out where his wife was being held and rescue her, it was suddenly a chick flick. What? We just watched. So we've watched a number of football. Die Hard, right? I said I wanted to watch a Christmas movie, and she goes, "Which one?" I go, Die Hard. And then I said, by the way, there's a controversy where about half the people who've seen Die Hard thinks it's a Christmas movie, and about half the people who've seen it thinks it's not. I'm in the Christmas movie camp. I think that it is. So we watched it. And because John McClane, played by Bruce Willis, was flying across the country from New York to California to meet his separated, pseudo-estranged wife, and then he gets caught up in people robbing the company that she works for in this building. It's suddenly a chick flick because he was going to see her. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
You're a whiner.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Holly Janine has just put her stamp.
Holly Janine,
Stamp of approval.
if it could be a 4th of July party, all I got to do is swap out flags for the little Christmas tree. And then it's that.
But no one did. But no one
here's
did.
the deal. I don't care whether it's a Christmas movie or not. It is a chick flick.
Oh, you are on crack. It's
we are going to be on crack tomorrow night at this time. We are going to be cracked up, man.
So we've watched
4,
6. So
who's number 4?
Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. 4. Jeremiah, your friend from Orlando.
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Jeremiah Smith. Everyone knows that.
Everybody but you. Did you see the phone shake?
Yeah.
People from Wilmington are screaming at you. Smith.
By the way, Mark Majori, you had better have made sure that Rene watched The Hunt by now, which we have. We watched The Hunt.
Oh, no.
No, you watched bits and pieces, and you were.
We he watched The Hunt. I was right there with him. Until I dozed off.
By the way, just so all of you know, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. In the Dallas area in Texas, Mark Majori, who I've known for now many years, was recommending that I see a movie called The Hunt, which I had zero interest in watching, none. And he's like, "It's a good movie," and we ended up having a beer bet. And I ended up watching it, and it's one of my favorite movies. God, it kills me to say this. It's one of my favorite movies, and it's real fun, and it's worth watching. And it's not a chick flick. But yes, Mark, you were right. I was wrong. It's a good movie.
Yeah, and I tried to watch it, but I have a problem staying awake through movies.
That's true. That's true. We're halfway through a Kevin Costner movie and Annette Bening movie. Oh, it's good. And Robert Duvall movie called Open Range. We have to watch movies in segments because the Rene has to have her Betty by nap time.
I do like to sleep.
For a comic, she's in bed by 7. So you may want to come to the matinee.
What time do I get up in the morning?
I don't know. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
All I know is what you tell me.
Yeah, I'm up. I rarely sleep past 6 a.m. So I'm up early of a morning. I have my day.
That's true.
Way started.
So we watch a fair amount of sports movies. We both like football, and we've seen Remember the Titans, great movie. We saw The Replacements.
Oh, and that was an educational film.
I had no idea. There was things I didn't know. Whatever. I didn't know that high school kids went to camp. I thought they did the 2-a-days where they were sleeping in their own mom and daddy's house and then going.
No. You can go back and revisit.
I didn't know they went to sleepaway camp. I didn't.
Right.
I did not know.
But you thought the band went to camp.
No, because I watched American Pie, and it's like one time at band camp. I'm like, well, there's a band camp, and it was literally from American Pie. It was like there must be a band camp. But
all he could talk about during Remember the Titans was the band camp.
I was shocked.
And he goes, band and the cheerleaders. Look at you moving away from me, Dad.
But she made it sound like I didn't think the football players practiced. They just showed up for game 1 of the season.
He did make it sound like, no. The cheerleaders go to camp there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they send the band and the cheerleaders, but not the football players. I had more fun that weekend. Yes. Didn't I?
Spin the wheel of a-holes.
Doesn't say holes, it says wee.
Yeah. So again,
four,
6. So Remember the Titans, fun movie. Replacements, fun movie. Draft Day, also Kevin Costner, fun movie. Good. So then Rene goes, I've heard about a movie called Friday Night Lights. Again, we don't watch a lot of new movies. I don't know if we watch any new movies. So we found Friday Night Lights.
Yippee.
Horrible. I mean, if you like it, you go, girl.
But part of it is he and I get it. We're not a huge, big production company. We don't have any big movies on the screen yet, but don't be surprised if we do down the road.
You never know. Aunt Jean's watching.
Hi, Aunt Jean. Glad you found us. But she's my aunt.
She is.
She's my favorite aunt.
Friday Night Lights, I don't understand why it was made.
No. First of all, there's no story to it. I don't know who wrote it. But I would have looked at the script and said, why are we making this? There are a couple of abusive parents. It's about football in Texas.
I think around the Odessa area, maybe?
It was Odessa. It made me not want to go to Odessa.
Well, it's so funny because they have this star player who's amazing, and he's definitely going to be drafted, if he doesn't get hurt, into the pros and do great. Ends up with a knee injury, and this very small town who loves their football, they go crazy, and they give the coach an earful, and he better do right by him. And it's just a team that's
not a feel-good story at all.
They're not sort of cohesive, and they're trying, but they're having a hard time getting together, and they really show games, but they don't show games, and they show bits and pieces, and all of a sudden they fast forward to whatever, and the parents are horrible and abusive, and then you finally get to the last game, And I'm not going to give you a spoiler alert, but let's just say when it was all said and done, I really felt like I wanted my 2 hours back. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
And we looked at each other and go, we're never making a movie like that.
Ugh. I mean, the editing was horrible.
The
Direction,
writing, everything.
Horrible.
Just a terrible movie.
Now, if you loved it, you know what? Good on you.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. I can't. I could not.
I will never watch that movie again.
We watched some Denzel too.
Saw a movie with Clive Owen, Jodie Foster, and Dan Zale called that's how he pronounces it when you say it.
I do like Denzel a lot.
That Dan Zale. And so that was called The Inside Man. Really, really good movie. Fun movie.
Really good movie.
I think also Christopher Plummer had a nice role in that.
That's right, he did. Yeah. That was really good. And then we switched over because if it's not going to be Denzel, it's going to be Kevin Costner.
Yes.
For me. We went to a whole different subject, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we need to revisit The Hunt. We're never going to watch Friday Night Lights again, but we're going to watch, when this is done tonight, we're going to probably watch the second half of Open Range, which is it's a feel-good movie. It's about a movie about some people.
It's a feel-good movie because only 2 people have been killed so far.
Oh, it's fixing to change. No, yeah, that's only 2 people. So it's a feel-good movie about some cattle people that are driving their cattle across country. Well, you know what? Cattle has to eat and drink along the way, so you're not going to be on your own ranch because you're pushing.
That's how I wound up with a cracker, because you had to feed this cattle.
By the way, when she says it ends up with a cracker, she's not talking about me. She actually literally means she ended up with like an edible flower.
But don't say edible after we got the woman outside screaming. You can't. You're not
like a Nabisco cracker.
Let's call it the focus group. Has he dug himself a big enough hole?
Nope. So as they're driving the cattle across country, they run into a town that doesn't. They're called free grazers, and the town doesn't like them. And the guy who really has the biggest ranch and the most money.
I was glad you said ranch.
Yeah, well, it's a euphemism. Ends up having a couple of the people tries to kill him. One he does kill, one he almost kills. And then Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall get a little bit cranky about it. And there's some comeuppance that's going to happen.
We were getting to the really good part.
Vera A. Scott is watching.
Oh, Vera. I went to high school with Vera.
Who didn't?
Hey, Vera.
Went to high school with everyone.
Vera Tanner.
Pretty soon you're going to, Holly Jean, I went to high school with her.
Holly Jean, do you want to be a Wilmingtonian? Vera will welcome you. Kim will welcome you. Book Bag Becky will be your friend.
Oh, okay. Joanne, you've been very active on this podcast. Thank you so much. The question was, North Dallas 40, by the way, from Holly Janine. It's another football movie we have not seen.
Oh.
Joanne said, I'm sorry, what's the wheel for? Oh, and by the way, Pulp Fiction, also Quentin Tarantino. This is what she says, best movie ever. That's best movie. So for those of you
we tried to watch Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, that's the one we wanted to talk about.
I am a huge Bee Gees fan. As a matter of fact, after the Bee Gees, I really didn't listen to any other music. Do I?
What?
Well, I mean, after the Bee Gees came out, they're my favorite group. I love them. I told him before we started hitting the road, I go, look, when I listen to music, most of the time it's disco and most of the time it's the Bee Gees. I love them.
Not my wheelhouse.
No. Wheelhouse.
We're going to get to that in just a second.
Not his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So he goes, I don't care. And then we were talking about Saturday Night Fever. And I go, I love the Bee Gees, but I've never seen the movie. And you see this. This is what I get one night. Do you want me to see if I can stream it on our service that we pay so much money for and can get almost anything? And
I hate the prices you pay for streaming, but it is convenient.
And I said, well, I know you don't want to watch it, but if you want to put it on for me, and then sometime when we're not together, which is never, which is why my hair is this color.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Oh. You know, and he goes, let's just watch it. It's Saturday night. We'll watch it.
I'm trying to be a stand-up partner and friend and
He
be a
was.
team player. I'm trying to be a team player.
He was trying to be a team player, and we were, because 10 minutes in, we go, this sucks.
Well,
And
no,
he
10 minutes in, she was shocked because this is a 1970s, middle-late 70s movie with John Travolta playing a young, well, you all know the story, but whatever, young, studdish, like Italian dancing guy on the mean streets of New York in a rough Italian family. And she's like, well, it's not a feel-good. John Travolta's kind of mean. And
he's an asshole.
I don't like the people in the movie. I'm like, this is New York, 1970s. She's like, well, I don't like it one bit. I'm like, well, I'm not going to cry over that comment.
And he goes, do you want me to keep it or delete it?
Well, you can't delete something you're streaming. I just meant delete it off, you know, like what
our playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, who wants to know, is this Joanne?
Wait, one last thing. Rory came on, Rory Penland.
Oh, Rory, love you.
And he said, tonight's the night. I missed most of it. Rory, I tagged you, I think on Facebook, with a clip from the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie to show you the last couple of minutes where Godzilla's chasing the helicopter. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I did it. So, okay, back to you, Joanne. So
Joanne, Flip has this way about him. Oh, I'm sure you've seen him and you go, oh, he's a great hypnotist. He is a masterful actor. Masterful.
Well, thank you.
He will turn stuff around and always has some kind of excuse or whatever. So one morning, as we already told you, I wake up long before he does. I'm already outside with the dog having coffee if it's above 80 degrees, which is my comfort zone. And all of a sudden it hits me that the next time he comes out with some bullshit like he does, and he shovels a lot of it.
So wrong.
I am going to start spinning the wheel of excuses. Now, we didn't have this then. We only had to pretend.
She had to pretend make-believe wheel of excuses.
And the great thing was, first of all, as you see right now, most of my friends will tell you, Joanne, I don't laugh like this. I'm not, but for some reason he does this to me. So when he gets up that morning, he brings his coffee outside and he starts to say something, and I say something to him and he goes, in my defense, which is one of the regular things I get, and I go, wee, it's the wheel of excuses. And I get this look at this on his face.
I'm not a fan of the wheel of excuses. And yet.
So it just so happens that every time he gets to say something, I'm spinning the wheel.
You know, a lot of times, like I'll say something and she'll take not really offense to it, but you know, she was like, why I never. And then I have to explain.
Welcome to the wheel of Flip's delusions. What color are you getting?
And then I'll say, well, in my defense, here's what happened. And she's like, in your defense? I'm like, well, yeah, in my defense. And then she's like, that's just an excuse. I go, no, it's not an excuse. It's an explanation. And she's like, it's an excuse. And one thing led to another, and she was spinning the wheel of excuses. Oh my God, like 1,000 times an hour. how she doesn't have some kind of a repetitive stress injury or some kind of a shoulder issue, like a rotator cuff problem, is beyond me.
Well, I'm never going to pitch in the MB, no, MLB.
Major League Baseball, yeah. So it ends up driving me nuts because, like, every time I open my mouth, she's like, "Eh," and I'm like, "You put your hand down, you get your hand off that pretend wheel."
And then we get in the car. Do you remember? Because we were on our way to Ocala, which is only 11 hours.
Something like that. Yeah,
it's only 11 hours, and we get in the car, and what does he do? He starts the whining.
Oh, now we're spinning all the way back. We were going to Ocala. We ended up. I rented a car. Wait a minute. No, we're going to Ocala, and and the only car.
If you guys just knew.
The only car that was available to me was smaller than the one I had originally planned on taking. And as it turns out, on that particular day,
somebody's wearing the blurter shirt.
My dog, who's normally well under 75 pounds, had ballooned up to 74 and a half pounds. She was retaining water. So and we have supplies, like we've stage stuff we have to take and clothes we have to take. We have dog things we have to take. And so Rene goes, "I want to bring my big tub of stuff," because she went back to Orlando. And I go, something like,
oh, wait a second, because if you think I don't have the quote for this.
No, something like, "We don't have room for your shit." So then she countered, and then I go, "Oh, well, no, and all your stuff, like all your stuff. Yeah, we can take all your stuff. But the actual box, because the car, the only one that was still available."
When I moved up here with literally 2 Rubbermaid tubs. That's all I brought with me. I didn't even bring luggage. I just brought the 2 Rubbermaid tubs.
But they're huge. I mean, as tubs go, they're big. You are literally moving yourself out of front. Like, why are you?
So they can.
You
bumped the wheel.
No, you bumped the wheel. You're a bad driver.
You see what he does, right? He turns it around. So anyway, what he did was, let's tell the story the right way. The wheel of delusions is strong.
No,
so he goes, I said, is it okay if we drop this? Because one of the things too is my son, who still lives there in Orlando, I was going to swap out and bring back more stuff because I'd lost a bunch of weight and I just wanted pants that didn't fall down when I walked.
Such a complainer.
And he goes, "I don't have room for your shit." And what he meant to say was for that container.
The actual box itself was not going to fit in the car. The only of all our options, this was much smaller than the one we had originally planned.
He went in and he said they gave us a smaller car.
They didn't give us anything.
But he did.
It's from our fleet.
So when he said that, he didn't realize what he'd said. He was already a little bit irritated because we were in this
smaller car and we didn't have room.
They gave us our
fleet.
Yeah.
When I looked at the fleet, there was only one available option, and
it was smaller, and it was our first trip together. Yeah. It was except for driving back
from Orlando to Lafayette the first time.
Right. So granted, he's usually much sweeter than that. And he's a very sweet and very kind person. You really are.
Well, thank you.
Until that first road trip. And he says my lips started to quiver.
It looked like she was, having a mini earthquake on the fault line. It was the tremors.
Because I was like, oh my God, what does he mean? I have to bring clothes, you know. I
I met the box.
yeah,
I
and
met the box.
I was a little sensitive, you know. But you said it, and then later on you go, no, you can't. It's just the box you can't take.
Yeah, you can take as
You-
much stuff as you want. We'll find nooks and crannies.
Yeah, he goes, let's just put them in smaller packaging so we can organize it. He goes, doesn't take no, doesn't. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
I didn't use the word
Now-
rocket scientist.
Yes, you did.
I did, but I didn't say to figure it out. It's like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to like sort of figure out how you can put things in places and you can take all your stuff. The box itself.
Well, right after you said rocket scientist,
Well, and then,
I didn't hear anything
no,
else.
then and it, like in my defense,
Whee!
I actually said it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out like you can put a lot of stuff all over the place. We just don't have room for the box. So then she decided to take everything she was going to take, except she was going to show me, and she left her swimsuit because I show you there, Flip. I'm not taking my swimsuit. I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy because all these pools, I've been dying to lay out in the pool and get some sun, and now I'm not going to get to because you were ugly, and you made me almost cry.
So I spent a good part of the drive to Ocala. Well, in my defense, what I meant was, and she's wheeling, spinning that damn wheel. So to wrap the story up in a bow, stupidly, I'm not sure why. One day I went on Amazon, I found her an actual wheel, and I got it for her, and she's been torturing me with it since. What?
I tortured you.
Just seeing it is really emotionally distressing.
I think it was a sweet present.
I have PTSD.
Yeah.
Mark Majori, this is interesting. I didn't know this if it's true. Mark Majori wrote in reference to Friday Night Lights. Not only did they make a movie, but evidently it was so successful, the movie, it became a TV series.
Remember, I told you I had heard about it through the TV series, and it was supposed to be really good as a TV series.
Oh, well, the movie sucked.
But the movie was horrible.
Movie sucked. Let's line the floorboards with your old clothes. Oh, see, Roy's thinking outside the box.
What did he say?
Roy said Mini Cooper, question mark.
Nah.
Rene Two Tubs Bray. Like now you got a nickname.
Who gave me that nickname?
Rory. This is all Rory.
Really?
Line the floorboards with your old clothes.
The guy that used to be my friend, Rory?
Now he's my friend.
That's what I'm afraid is going to happen with the other friend too.
So anyway, so that's why we have the wheel. It became the wheel of excuses. For me, it was the wheel of reasonable explanations. Renee doesn't see
And then
it.
when he said that, I go, oh, so we're making it the wheel of delusions. But admit it, you can whine all you want. You can shake your head, but it's pretty funny.
It's funny as hell. It's just at my expense, and that's why it'd been funnier.
Really? Because I remember a time when you decided to get your own little wheel.
Well, it's funnier when I do it.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
It is.
I remember one night we were here, and I really looked at you and go, if you touch that wheel. And this was before we got this one.
It's like a line from Planet of the Apes. Get your damn dirty hands off my wheel. Anyway, by the way, gosh, we're at an hour 30.
No kidding, because that damn story about the crazy ass woman took it.
Wheel of excuses is the purpose of the wheel is what Renee wanted to do. She hasn't done yet. We actually have
now. Do you mind if I move my chair this time?
No, we actually have a marker. It's a dry erase marker where she can write different really crappy things about me on each space, and then when she spins the wheel, it would come to one of those.
And you will be, if you come out to see. Now, we don't screw around with his hypnosis show. Those shows are his shows. He does those.
That was the dog.
Oh, Oh, I got scared. I thought we had a ghost in there.
No, there's a dog. The road Storm the Road Comics Adventure dog.
You
is
know
by the
why?
door.
She's anxious because she's got that interview to do with us later.
Yes, she does.
On. Flip Show will always be Flip, the comic hypnotist show. The show that we do together, the Road Comics Adventures.
Live. That's jazz hands. That's different. I'm not doing jazz hands. It's live.
That's this, and I don't go anywhere without my wheel. This was one of the nicest. I'm going to tell a secret, can I?
Oh my God.
I think this is the nicest, sweetest, most considerate thing that I've ever gotten. I thought this was really sweet. You know how I love my wheel.
I know, but just remember, other people have got you stuff before too, and the things they got you even before I ever came to the picture, really nice, lovely people, lovely gifts. This is just one of many from people who care for you.
God, you hate it when I tell people you're nice, don't you?
It's horrible. Wheel of excuses is the purpose for the wheel. She likes to come up with any kind of reason why I'm sounding like an asshole.
Oh, it's not hard to find. and I bet I got 5 women that I could call that would help me.
Oh, that was mean.
It was, wasn't it?
Mean.
It was funny though. Look at you laughing.
The reason why Rene can find 5 people is she's actually referring to the 5 divorces that I've been involved in one form or fashion.
Hey, you stole my friend Rory. He's what? Did he say put my old clothes
on the floorboards? Yeah, you nooks and crannies you can place. And I'm telling you one thing else. I'm taking Book Becky. I'm taking Jamie Leonard. I'm already working on Tim Custis. Get me a whole new batch of friends.
Well, Holly, Janine, and Joanne and I, we're going out for drinks.
And then I'm holding on to Mark Majori and Daddy-O.
No, Mark Majori doesn't want to be with you. He thinks you're a problem. You know why they've all dumped you off on me? Because you're a big load.
What are you, channeling them?
We talk at night secretly.
Right. So anyway, I know we're getting long in the tooth.
You just like saying that.
Long. It's a good phrase.
No, actually, you know what? This has been one of the most fun podcasts we've done. You know, you're not just.
Here, let me give you a little insight. Not that anybody asked, not that you care. A little insight about what's going to happen when the podcast is over. Rene is going to go, that was a good one. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, no, that was fun. We laughed. We had a good time. I'm like, yeah, no, we laughed. We had a good time. She's like, no, it's a good one. I'm like, I don't know. I think you are all right. And then she spends the rest of the night convincing me that this was fun. I mean, we're having fun. Don't get me wrong. She spend the rest of the night trying to convince me that it was fun. And then tomorrow we'll relook at it. And I'm like, well, that was all right.
And I do want to say, remember my friend Pam in Wilmington that's not doing well?
Yeah.
I want to say hello to her. Hey, Pam, everything's going to work out okay. I promise you. And I will, if you don't get to make it to the show in Wilmington, I'm coming to visit you. And I'll bring him too.
You couldn't stop me.
Wouldn't want to.
Yeah. By the way, Holly Janine, I need to make a Tempe. Oh, I need to make a Tempe happy hour. Like you would shake people's hands and give them hugs and things like that after a show, usually when you had a cigarette break. Around the country, I would usually invite people out for a happy hour.
I know.
And then we would do that. And I haven't done a Tempe happy hour in quite some time.
You have a good time with that.
I'm going to have a great.
Because if I go to a happy hour, I'm going to be happy at the end of it. And you're going to have problems.
I ended up one of the happy hours in Tempe. I went there drunk, and I got drunker, and I don't remember any of it. However, all week long, people came up to me and told me that I was telling fun stories. And I'm like, I would never have told that story. And then they tell me the story. It's like, there's no way you could know that unless I told the story. Evidently, I was a bit of a blurter.
Kind of like tonight.
Bit of a blurter. So we wish you all a very safe and happy New Year's Eve.
Really do. And can I say I'm really grateful for this year?
Oh, yeah.
A year ago at this time, I couldn't imagine ever doing anything like this again. Wasn't in my wheelhouse at all. And it's really good to have a friend come back into your life and realize you both have the same dreams and you're willing to do whatever it takes to reach them. And I think we're about ready to come into a very fantastic year. By the way, since Rory's on, and I know some other comics will eventually watch this, I know that you know that I've booked events for a long time. As a matter of fact, that's how we reconnected. I was trying to book him for a country club that I booked. And Flip and I have discussed it recently, and we've decided to expand the booking part of what we do.
Yeah, we're going to do, a number of things. We're going to do the hypnosis show. We're going to do the Road Comics Adventures live show. We're doing the podcast, obviously. We're got a production company. We're starting work on this documentary that Rene has been interested in doing for 20 plus years, which I'm also really excited about. And additionally, we are going to expand what she has been doing for 10 years, which is booking shows. And we're going to expand and book more shows. So
because we decided, I'm watching the younger generation that's booking comedy clubs, and they are booking these shows, and they're destroying comedy.
Not including Bash, who books a great show.
Bash is,
and I know at one point he was on, I don't know if he still is, but I hope that we get a chance, first of all, to meet him. And secondly, if we're in town and he wants us to, I'd love to do his room.
Oh, Bash was on. I missed him.
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he might have popped on and popped off because he works at night. But Bash is, and Bash is one of those guys that's one of the good guys that all these crappy little guys have tried to step on him. We don't allow that to happen.
So
we're doing comedy our way. I'm very thankful, most of all, this New Year's Eve for my friend Flip Orley.
I never say stuff like this, so earmuffs. I'm very thankful for you too. It's been a great year. And
me and my bathing suit.
Yeah, and everything. Yeah. You want to hear the funniest part? That bathing suit, elastic, dry rotted. It's not any good anymore anyway. So,
I hadn't had it on for years. I love this bathing suit, so I saved it.
You can bring it with you everywhere. We'll make room.
I'm going to kill you. I'm just going to kill you.
We wish you all a very happy New Year's Eve, but also a very happy and healthy and prosperous 2026. We're very excited about the upcoming year.
We can't wait. We hope to get to see everybody.
Yeah.
We really do. And for some friends like my friend Pam, we've got Steve Eric.
Yep.
Some of my friends who are going through a lot right now, and I'd just like to tell them that we will be saying prayers to whoever is willing to listen for you guys. Dion Moore, Jackie Knight, better half. He's really going through it right now. There's just a lot of people really going through it. And we think about all of you and send a lot of healing power to you. At the same time as that, is there something you wanted to say?
No, just we were talking about your bathing suit, elastic dry rotting. So Holly Janine wrote, that also happens to old lingerie, which my marriage has never lasted long enough for me to actually watch that process happen.
So I'm just saying to you guys, that this time last year, I couldn't imagine a life like this. So if you're having a hard time imagining your life this time next year, just know there's always an opening and you may not know what it is.
I mean, okay, because I joke a bunch, whatever. You really, really, really never know. It's a cliche, I get it, but what tomorrow brings. It was literally, and I mean, I was fine. I was doing some shows, not as many as I wanted to, but I mean, I'd kind of become somewhat isolated. It was one email from one person I hadn't spoken to for 35 years, and that led to one phone call. And then the rest of the year, 2025, has been amazing. So you never know. You do not know.
You're one phone call away from your life changing.
Yep, all true.
You just have to be willing to accept it. And I'm willing to take on whatever 2026 brings.
It's
2025 brought me a big load.
And 26 is coming fast.
Yes, it is.
Unlike me, who takes my time.
And not only that, but join us tomorrow because we'll probably pop on at halftime tomorrow. Trust me, it'll be a lot more fun if Ohio State's ahead.
If Ohio State's not ahead, you'll be watching the Rene doing a live by herself, as I will be hiding somewhere else in the house.
Aunt Jean, Aunt Jean's watching Ohio State too, but she won't be yelling at it probably as much as I do.
But if you know what, we are going to be watching the Cotton Bowl. We hope you have a great time. If you're interested in college football, it's going to be a great game. Ohio State, Miami.
It should be a terrible game, but Ohio State should kill Miami, but for some reason they're going to make me suffer.
And Holly Janine, I'll be cooking dinner and watching y'all. Oh, that's very nice.
That's very sweet, Holly. Very sweet.
One last thing, then we really are going to go on January 2nd. Where I do a cooking segment on YouTube on the Road Comics Adventures page, and I've been trying to cook mostly very low carb and really I don't use recipes. I just make stuff up as I go. I like what I cook. As it turns out, Rene likes what I cook, which I'm very thankful for. And we made a holiday dish.
You blurt this out. I will.
I made a holiday dish. And I don't like teases or teasers, but
I love them.
But we're going to post about the holiday dish January 2nd.
January 2nd.
Is that correct?
Yes, because here's the deal. He loves Lodge cast iron.
I do.
And to cook in. And I started following their page. He already followed it. I just started. So one of the Spicing It Up with Flip episodes that we did where he does a cooking show, I posted it on their page because he uses Lodge and he's like, Lodge, I love them. They're American made, blah, blah, blah.
No, they're American made. They're really affordable and they're great quality.
I know. It's a commercial.
They're not a sponsor. They just are. I like the product.
It was funny. And so I posted it on their page and then they started sending me stuff. And they sent me about make a holiday dish in your Lodge cookware and post a picture. And the voting starts sometime in December up until December 5th.
January 5th.
January 5th. And he made the most gorgeous dish you have ever seen. It tastes as good as it looks, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And I had to beg him because he hates cooking competitions and all that stuff, and he doesn't think he's that good. He is that good. And I'm putting the entry in on January 2nd because I'm afraid if people see it, they're going to steal it. That's how good it is. So, and it goes by votes. So come January 2nd, I'm going to be begging you all to get your butts on there and vote. You guys are going to be sick of me like you're not already.
Yeah.
Go for it because it's that good.
Yeah, I thank you. Anyway, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, because you know what I want?
Coffee?
I'm ready to eat. I'm starving.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, I'll cook something. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for coming to see the shows. Thanks for being friends on social media. Thanks for the podcast. We appreciate everything. And,
we're so grateful that you're here, because if you weren't, I'd like to tell you, if you guys weren't watching, we wouldn't do this, but we have so much fun. I think we'd still do it. And just
honestly, our life is like the podcast from the time we wake up till the time we go to bed. The only difference is we take an hour and a half out to put cameras on us. Other than that, this is how we deal with each other. But hopefully coming to a town near you, hopefully this year. And thanks for everything.
And please, if you're somebody we don't know, find us. For example, Flip and I travel together now. So even at his hypnosis shows, although I'm not doing comedy, I don't want anybody to show up going, I thought you were going to do. No, I don't do comedies at his shows, but I'll be there. And I do the sound and lights.
Yep.
And we'll be there. Please come up and introduce yourself. I love to meet the people.
And if you've already done so and we know you, just come up and say hi. Give us a handshake. Take a picture. Give us a hug. Give her Nene a hug.
And if you're a comic that thinks they can do corporate shows, get in touch with us only at our email address, which is...
I'll put it up there again one last time. It is FingAdorable@proton.me. That's FingAdorable at Proton, which is PROTON.me. FingAdorable@proton.me. By the way, I'm going to talk more about Proton in 2026. It's a company that I really
can barely wait.
It's a really, if you're interested at all in security and not having big companies like Google and Facebook, which is Meta, reading your stuff, I'll be talking about Proton.
I'm begging somebody to read my stuff.
That's
how boring I am.
I want to be objectified. I've never been objectified. Yes, one day maybe. Fingers crossed.
I tried. I put you in a video wearing short shorts.
I know. That's it. Anyway, are you ready? I'm hungry too. I want to go cook.
Okay. I wanted to see what was on the menu.
I don't know yet.
Okay, so we are out of here. Goodbye to 2025. Hello to 2026. Please watch the Cotton Bowl tomorrow. And if there's any rituals for Ohio State, I'm going to be doing my voodoo, what I do.
Well, we know that there's a love-hate relationship around the country for Ohio State. So if you don't love them, we get it. But if you do love them, do that thing that you do so well that will help them win that Cotton Bowl.
And to everybody else, have a wonderful, mostly safe New Year's Eve. And we'll see you at halftime tomorrow, more than likely, unless he has me tied up in the closet somewhere.
Not kinky, just safety. Safety first. Ready? We're out, bitches. We know that's corny as shit. We don't really care. Anyway, it always takes us a while to go ahead, even though we said we're out, to make things end. So
it's harder to get off the older you are.